Yeah, I just my hat's off to our guys, our team. I told them after the game that, other than obviously winning the Super Bowl a few years ago, greatest coaching victory as a team, this one's right up there with it. And my hat's off to our guys for just battling. And as deep a hole as we dug in the first half, there was you guys have been around our team, there's no quit in our guys. And they did an outstanding job obviously in the second half, and Riley kicking that ball at the end was obviously a thing of beauty.
Doug, from your perspective, having played quarterback, can you relate and give us some appreciation for what Trevor did tonight, throwing 4 picks and then rallying back with 4 touchdowns to get the win?
I sure can. I played with one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in Brett Favre, and there were times when he didn't have a great first half and came back in the second half and could light it up. And that's what I love about Trevor and his demeanor and his aggressiveness and the ability to just forget and move on. But he'll be the first one to tell you that it's not about him. It's the guys around him too. Made plays. Protection was good. Receivers were doing a nice job being where they needed to be. But from an individual standpoint, it was this is really a great performance by our quarterback.
Coach, what does it say about this team that they never flinched down that much and just kept fighting back?
I mean, it's everything. It's just what I told them at halftime. It's kind of like our season. And we've put ourselves in a hole at times, and then we've worked ourselves out of it at times. And just to have the resiliency and the fight and the desire and the ability to continue to play, because it could have easily gone the other way, right? And that's what I'm so proud of these guys for. Everything's on the line, and they go out and get the job done.
Doug, quarterbacks make their reputation, become elite guys in the playoffs. What does this performance today say about Trevor and where he's headed, what he can do for this franchise?
I'll just keep saying it. It's a step in the right direction for him and for our team, for our franchise. And we love having Trevor as our quarterback, and he never flinches. You saw the emotion on the sneak, on the goal line. I think it was that the 2-point conversion. At that you saw the emotion, right? And that's who he is. And I love the fact that he's leading our football team. But it's a step in the direction that we want this organization to go. We want him to go, our team to go. And, we just got to continue to build on that.
Coach Bruce Hope, Florida Star newspaper. What type of tactical adjustments were you able to make at the half that allowed you and your team to come all the way back?
I think one of them was just we had to kind of go up tempo, be on the ball a little bit more in the second half when we got down so many scores there, 3 scores at least. And we just felt like we needed to get a spark, and be up tempo. And we were just more efficient in the passing game, and that's what it takes. Sometimes it just takes the guys the desire and the want to play better, on offense, and they did. But I really think the up tempo stuff helped us in the second half to kind of get us back in the football game.
Doug, could you talk about calling the timeout? Did you just not like what you saw from the Chargers' defensive front on the 4th and half yard?
Yeah,
and then electing to go outside.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the look that we had for the play we had called, and so I just took the timeout. We reloaded, regrouped, put our heads together, came up with that call, and just a great effort by Travis, to obviously hit it off tackle there and get the first down and more.
So you're okay with the risk of it going outside?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, listen, if they're outside, you go inside. If they're inside, you go outside. And Travis is a heck of a back that can do that, and with his speed and ability, made a great play in that moment.
Did you tell Riley anything in particular before he went out there, or did he say anything that comes to mind?
No. Didn't say a word to him.
And he's made 17 out of 18 since that Chiefs game. Is this guy become very reliable, I would suppose?
I mean, Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a big moment for him, and for him to make that kick under these circumstances is great for his his career too. And I'm just I'm proud of him for battling through what he's a little shaky start to start the season, but he's really locked in here at the end of the year, and nothing greater than that kick here at the end.
Coach, congratulations on the victory. The question is on the 2-point conversion. You saw that they got the penalty. I mean, was it one of those things you had to really think about? Should I go for the 2-pointer, or there was never a thought
Never
of
a
changing
doubt.
up?
Never a doubt. I trust in the players, trust our decision. Felt good about our call that we had, and what it does is it either a field goal wins or you got to score a touchdown to win, and so you get in these moments and listen, you trust the players and you want to win the football game. You want to do it for them, and they battled their tails off, so there was no hesitation on that.
Doug, just to clarify, would you have gone for 2 without the penalty?
Probably not.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up right here in a minute.
All right. Okay, hold on here. Coach, this is a total phenomenon, and congratulations on your success. Now, coming back from halftime, knowing what's your strategy when you come back from halftime, knowing that score is what, 27 to something? What was your strategy?
The strategy was just one play at a time, and we knew the defense was starting the second half, so we felt like defensively we had to get off the field at some point. We're trying to create takeaways, turnovers, things of that nature, and if we could, offense just had to just regroup and score. And we talked about possibly having to score every time we touched the ball, every possession in the second half, and so that was the strategy. We just it had to be a one play at a time mentality.